All right, I restarted OBS. I hope it's not too crappy now. I reduced the scaling a little bit just to help the encoder also. And please, who you saw, if it's still problematic, let me know. Because my motivation clearly is that the stream itself is looking beautiful and at the same time is going to work for you guys. Good. Maybe for some more in-game content related aspects here, we are trying to kill as many of them as possible in this turn. I am using Null Lance and all of the other good abilities just to produce more corpses. Well, that corpse unfortunately went down the drain. Can't have them all, I suppose. Can't have them all, I suppose. So, there's only one more stun lancer left, I think. Now, before we go in, let me try something here. Open shell. Is Gateway producing zombies? I'm not sure, to be honest. Because probably it is not. The game will not allow you to have too many zombies. At least I think that's the case. Like I said, I'm not sure. But if it's producing zombies, like these stun lancers would definitely... Yeah. Well, it is producing zombies. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. That just offered a whole new level of abusing that we are going to engage. I think the zombies will be permanently controlled by us. So yeah, that is interesting indeed. Let's use Implacable just to get back here. Hey, Bress, welcome to the chat, man. Welcome to the chat. That's super fun. I'm already enjoying this this whole scenery here. The idea of two gatekeepers and a good dozen zombies that's running into the enemy base. That's already making me happy. Yeah, you can kill the zombies, but they can be reanimated, guys. Wow, our guys are missing nearly all of the shots. Their aim is really crap at the moment, but yeah, whatever. We got the golf balls of doom, and they'll help us. Yeah, keep damaging them. That's indeed an interesting concept. By the way, these frame drops here now are locally, well, it's not OBS, that's my computer, basically hating me for having too much fire and too much shit going on. Okay, zombies are ours. Great. Let's move them back because we want to keep them. More zombies. Yep, that's one down. And yet another gentleman who's very soon going to die. And then we can, I think, summon 3 more zombies, which is hilarious if you think about it. Yep, down he is. And now we will get 3 more zombies. So it's 5 zombies and 2 golf balls that are going to help us in the final mission. In the final fight, rather. Open the shell. Yes, please. Gateway. Hello there. 3 more zombies. Don't tell me that the zombies now triggered the last event. That would be a typical Psyken once again, like triggering all of them. All right, the event hasn't triggered because it doesn't say Avatars Alive 3. That was just a cinematic, I suppose. So let's definitely not trigger the event so far. Let's move everyone up. Why is ready to snap? Ah, okay, he can't move because someone else was moving at the same time. Good, Overwatch and Overwatch. Wow, too many units. That's exactly why I don't like upgraded squads all too much. Like, you're getting into trouble that's more of a real-time strategy game as compared to a roguelike small squad size. And my computer doesn't like it either. Yeah, question from the chat is the domination indefinitely? Domination as an ability is as long as you want. Mind control lasts for 3 turns. Thank you, Roby. And by the way, welcome to the chat, man. I knew that you wouldn't miss the final mission of Season 4. How could you? All right, let's move everyone very, very closely up to these positions. Wow, it takes locally a super long time to process this, obviously. For whatever reason, the game hates me for controlling too many units at the moment, I think. right, let's move up the golf balls real quick. Oh, too fat. The golf ball can't fit in there. You need to move some zombies first. That's more like Warcraft 3, and you guys watch me to control an army of undead. These here are the little ghouls and some big fat fiends in the background. Yeah, Roby, I know for you, timing-wise, I appreciate it even more that you're waking up in the morning. I'm also not a morning person, so we have something in common there. Do I play other games as good as XCOM2? I used to play some other games, but since I also have real life, responsibilities, I need to be a little bit more selective in the games that I'm playing. I used to play League of Legends in Diamond 1. I used to play a lot of MMOs. I played World of Warcraft, PvP at 2,700 to 3,000 ELO. So also quite good, one could say, or reasonably good, one could say. But these games usually take daily practice, 8 to 10 hours, and I just don't have the time. And I want to spend rather the time on something entertaining with you guys together. So I'm deliberately choosing strategy games, because in strategy games, it's not about so much about mechanical practice. It's more about thinking and understanding, and that I can realize on a high level without, being quote unquote too much focused on gaming. I basically have 20 to 25 hours of game time during the week, and I used to spend these hours with you guys. So that's just as much time as I have currently, and I'm investing it in XCOM2. And there are also other games that are interesting for me, but let's see how XCOM2 is developing in the near future, and based on that, I'll make the decision what else is interesting. I know that with bigger games like League of Legends, probably my viewing community would be like 10 times as much as it is currently. But I'm not doing it for the number of viewers. I'm doing it for the quality of the game itself. And if you guys enjoy what you're seeing, then your viewership is really all I'm asking for. So having a good time together and playing games that are fun. And although this is not as popular as World of Warcraft or League of Legends, it's not less fun. It is very much fun, to be honest. Good. Please stay on XCOM or similar games, not League of Legends. Yeah, you can be sure that I will. The only game that I'm playing at the moment, besides XCOM2, is called Alpha Reactor. It's a game which is a strategy-based game, but just with shorter turns. So it is a mixture of a MOBA and a strategy. And if you guys are interested in seeing it, it's currently in the closed beta. I can certainly stream it if you guys want to see it. So that's, I would say, also a niche game, but I think if they are doing it right, they do have some pretty good material at hand, so they could create something really good out of it. Can't stand LOL. Yeah, most of the guys here would probably say they do not want to see League of Legends. If you would want to see League of Legends, you would probably be at Phantom Lord or Bjergsen or I don't know, the Odd One or Dyrus. They are all excellent streamers. So, but they are destroying cover rather, yeah, willingly. Okay, Psy zombies to the front. That's our motto. Like in Warcraft, ghouls were exposable. Zombies certainly are as well. Are destroying cover rather, Yeah, willingly. Okay, Psy zombies to the front. That's our motto. Like in Warcraft, ghouls were exposable. Zombies certainly are as well. But we have a lot of zombies, so let's do this, guys. Let's go. I'm, by the way, pretty sure that the event will trigger about after this turn. All of the important cooldowns are available. Wow. I can't even get Vornai with Tap anymore. Like we have too many units. She's too far gone. Let's just move her here and reload. Overwatch. Arnob is going to reload because he has no more free reloads. Reload. The zombies don't need to reload. Wow, so many zombies. Ancestral is going to reload. Oh fuck, I'm just clicking them for now because it's getting annoying to tab through all of them. Good, end of turn. I think we haven't triggered it yet. At least I don't see any portals opening. So let's just use one more turn to reload here. Good. And end of turn. Now it is time, guys. That's going to be the final stand. Here we go. Oh, come on. Process a little faster, computer. Thank you. So, zombie to the front, like we said. The zombie here is going to be our scout zombie. By the way, all of the latency now is purely my machine not being able to process it correctly. 2 avatars. Ooh. That might be a mistake, guys. You shouldn't have started with 2 avatars. Yeah, we are definitely past the point of rational discourse, that's for sure, man. Oh, wow. I can really place it here without seeing it. Wow. That's borderline abusive. And his turn is not even over. Wow. Good job. Now the avatars will teleport. They can only teleport somewhere where we can have a line of sight. Well, that's one option to teleport. And that's yet another one. It's not yet a shotgun, but I think we could finish him or nearly finish him with rapid fire. What's one single hit going to cost? 12, no. 7 to 9. Yeah, he still has too much armor. So let us get rid of his armor, shall we? This here is the best position that we could hope for. 90% and a lot of shredding power. Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. Oh, nice. Critical 9. Okay. Let's motivate him to come back. We don't want to spread out too much because, like I said, they can only teleport into your vision range. So if you're keeping your guys together, he has nowhere to go. Another solid 6 points of damage. Just reloading this Twitch reels real quick. Wow. My Firefox just completely died, guys. Let me restart Firefox real quick. I can't see the chat anymore. Okay, here we are, back in business. Sorry for that, guys. Chat just died and I realized it a little bit too late. So where has this little fellow teleported to? He's over there. Interesting choice, man. Interesting choice. No. I was hoping that Arnob could take a free shot onto him. But as always, hope doesn't help you too much in XCOM. Instead, we could just soulfire him for solid points of damage, which wouldn't be too bad. Before we do that, however, let's move up and then just soulfire him. Well, no, let's not move up because they can only teleport to wherever we can see, and I don't want to give him the option to teleport anywhere in the back line there. Solid 8 points of damage. Good job. Come on, Avatar. Okay, as you like. You want to play it rough, buddy? You want to play it rough? We can definitely play it rough. So, golf ball number 2 is moving up. Open the shell, please. Another gateway. And some more AoE damage. That's 1 avatar down for the records. 2 more to go. I can almost see Roby sitting in his chair and he's like, dude, why? Why is it spawning 2 avatars? Saiken is not challenged. I am unsatisfied. Give it a second, mate. Give it a second. We haven't seen the enemies coming in so far. And we might be unlucky. Maybe maybe they are hardcore. Just want to make sure that we take a very solid hit on him. And Soulfire is not blocked by the armor. That's the reason why I want to get him out of full cover. Oh, probably I should have given our Grenadier another turn, which would have been better. Full cover, really? No, that's not full cover, that's half cover. Let's move up Ancestral. I wanted to do that earlier anyways. Good. Next up, grappling hook into a position where we can effectively take high ground. Yep, there we go. And now it's time to clean up this mess here. He'll get some extra abilities for repositioning and killing these guys. So he now has Implacable and Death from Above. Moving to here, we'll just give him cover, and it will just consume his Implacable, but not his Death from Above. So he can still continue to shoot. 100%. Yeah, we don't need rapid fire if it's 100% and a kill. Smallchat, I don't know if you read my message. Sorry, it was a long message, but here's the message short. Have you ever used smoke grenades? What do you think about the idea of smoke bombs, and would make human soldiers restricted by spending one move? Moving anywhere. Okay, I see your point. Smallchat, let me answer the question after this turn again. So we can't kill anything here with Death from Above, so that will not reset because these guys are on high ground. And the question is really, do we want to kill these Archons, or do we go for the Avatar? And I'm pretty sure we want to go for the Avatar. Before we do that, though, let's get everyone in position here. We still have Sergeant Arnop. I'll just leave him up here for now. He still has a free action with Lightning Hands, and maybe we'll need it just a little bit later. That's barely out of range. Currently, I'll leave him there as well. Psy zombies are going to move in. For now, we are fine. Wait, let's not move in completely because he can then teleport somewhere back here, and we don't want that to happen. Let's just start with the rapid fire here, which will hit him twice. That's good enough for me for now. 3 points of damage. Another 3 points of damage. Would have been better if we would have shredded his armor prior to that. And yeah, that was foreseeable, to be honest. That's why I wouldn't want to move in the other guys, because they are often hiding in the back, just teleporting very, very far back. Okay, Vornai, we're going to move her up here. In terms of 8 protocol, I feel like we can give Ancestral up here another 8 protocol, so he can take another overwatch shot from his position. The zombies are going to move in. Let's move them not into the Psi zone. so they're not going to be consumed by the Void Rift. But we can move them up to here. That's fine. We still got a free shot on this guy here. Yeah, that's one down. Good job, Arnab. And I'll just use his movement action to get into full cover. That was the plan all along. We are going to continue with our commander avatar over here. And I think that's the end of the turn. Now it's time for the first reinforcements. A couple of codices. Interesting. The commander's avatar is going to mind control. I'm pretty sure he is. And the target is Arnab. But Arnab says, fuck you, man, because I'm Arnab. And you ain't got nothing on me, bitch. Oh, that was, by the way, the zombie of a revived avatar. We now know that avatars can be zombies. Just FYI. In case you ever wondered about game mechanics. Ooh, and some chrysalids. If you ate protocol a shiny golf ball, would it overwatch? That's a good question, man. I don't think so, because I think I can't aid protocol the golf ball. They are immune to aid protocol. Too strong. Can't aid protocol something that is already so strong. Good. Now, since the turn is over, Small Chair, you asked me about the smoke grenades. So, smoke grenades are really bad. I'm not going to lie. They are probably the worst item that you could use. Maybe on par with the Mind Shield, which is also very, very bad. The reason why they are so bad is that usually you don't want to spend a turn for using them. The fix that I have done on Long War, or on my interpretation of Long War, is I increased the size of their zone quite significantly, and I upgraded them to 3 turns. So if you're now dropping a smoke grenade, you're basically up for a longer firefight, and you can smoke more of your guys. So you can have 3 or 4 guys in pretty decent areas, so they are smoked. Keep in mind, before you use them, you need to install the smoke fix, because on plain vanilla they are not only bad because they are bad items. On plain vanilla, so the normal XCOM2, there is a bug which effectively will have 0 value on them. So in other words, normally they don't add anything except a visual effect. They are simply not correctly implemented in the game. And therefore, you need to install the fix first. Good. We know that there are a couple of codices down there. And you know exactly who the guy for codices is, right? Let's not cheat ourselves. Like Arnab here, he's going to eat them for breakfast. 1 codex down. Cereal. No, not chrysalids. 2nd codex. Again down. Good job, Arnab, by the way. You are one force to be reckoned with, that's for sure. Oh, by the way, you can just kill this douchebag here as a little snack in between. Yeah, just a little snack. Arnab keeps it real. He keeps killing all of these guys. All right, next codex. That's, I think, kill number 4 this turn for Arnop. And that's the beauty about not giving a single fuck. Yep, that's kill number 5. High ground position and all of the aim mods, kernel sniper, blue screen rounds. That's the end product of imbalance. Really? Dodged? The first time when Arnob. Now let's try to hit this avatar, shall we? I'm not even sure if we do have a melee attack implemented. I think there are no stats for a human zombie. Oh yeah, there are. Here we go. Mwah. Yep, non-successful. Who would have thought? But we have more Psy zombies. There are no stats for a human zombie. Oh yeah, there are. Here we go. Mwah. Yep, non-successful. Who would have thought? But we have more Psy zombies. Unfortunately, these other ones can't reach him. Well, well, well. You think you are pretty clever, Mr. Avatar. Okay, Arnob could use an Inspire, and I think we could move up here and then Inspire, just so we are in a better position. Yeah, we know that that we have some guys there. Arnob, unfortunately, couldn't really finish his turn because they were not giving him the chance to do so. So here you go, Arnob. That's your extra turn. Good. Arnob is now just taking a face off, even though it will hit some of our own guys. Okay, but before he's doing that, 1 second. Let me just split the other codex up there. Oh, that's annoying as shit. We need to split the other codex up there. Oh, really? We can mind control them? That's interesting. What's up with null lens, by the way? Yeah. Let's focus for now on the advent, on the avatar, and then we will focus on the others a little bit later. So null lens first. Just, yeah, we killed one of our zombies, but that's okay. I want to get him out of the cover there. And hopefully he's teleporting to the other side. He's not. Yeah, there are some nasty chrysalids over there. We need to take care about them in a second. But before we do so, I wish we could kill many of them. And if I use face-off, I would want to get this guy here. But if I hit him, he'll just duplicate. So we need to have some sort of mechanism to hit him. So he then duplicates, and we can kill him with our face-off. Unfortunately, it seems all of our other guys are too far away. That's really bad. I don't like it. Well, I do have an idea. He can only inspire guys that are in his range, right? Right. Okay, so here we go. I mean, that's stupid to a certain degree, but whatever. Let's try to do it. We're moving over here. Hopefully we can inspire Arnop a second time. Yeah, we can. Great. So Arnop is inspired a second time now. And since Arnop's turn is not going to finish after the first pistol shot, we can take a pistol shot and then face off. So pistol shot number 1. Here we go. And now it's duplicating and we can take the face off. Wow, its duplication is like super far away. Never mind. Anyways, let's do the face off. 1 down. 2 down. Why exactly didn't he hit the avatar? Too convenient to go for the avatar, Arnop? Like it's literally standing down there and you tell me that you cannot hit it? Wow, Arnop is getting lazy. That's for sure. Zombies here won't help. Chrysalids that just spawned. Literally a shit ton of them. Question is how to deal with them. And I think the correct answer is, as always, to deal enough damage to all of them and kill them this turn. That just spawned. Literally a shit ton of them. Question is how to deal with them. And I think the correct answer is, as always, to deal enough damage to all of them and kill them this turn. So Imperator is using his grenade here. Yep, everyone's been hit. Good job. Good job, bro. We are going to reload first because that's only 1 turn. And now we have the full magazine of Doom. One down. Two down. Hair trigger free action, really? Wow, that's nice. Three down. Four down. Five down. Six down. And we could either reload or take another shot. But let's wait for a second here. Not sure if we will have many chances to hit the avatar. No. That was foreseeable. Good. In order to motivate the avatar to shoot at something, let's just position the zombie here, shall we? And these zombies will just be positioned here, and let's also position a zombie here. Mainly to be cannon fodder, so the spawning enemies will approach them first. The life of an XCOM controlled zombie. Be cannon fodder. So we're moving her up. In terms of Overwatch, I'll just put her on normal Overwatch. And our Ancestral is going to reload. Yeah, I think that's the end of the turn here. No more actions left, only zombies. Yeah, only zombies. All right. One avatar down. A second one, unfortunately, managed to escape. There's another avatar. Correction, there are two further avatars. Wow, such a big group. Are you kidding me? Wow, such a big group. Are you kidding me? Oh, that was good. That was good. I liked it. And even more of them. Wow. Hello there, dear mutants. The game cannot even process that many units. Wow. Okay, so why I was so positively surprised about what they just did is the avatar reacted quite good. So props to him, kudos. That was not too bad. Two of these codices are now on Overwatch. Let's just draw the Overwatch shots here with a Psy zombie. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sorry, man. Sorry that you just got slaughtered. Let's move our golf ball of doom here. It'll trigger Overwatch. The only annoying part of the whole positioning of this avatar is he's behind full cover, and I think Arnob will not have a good shot on him. Like these guys here could be killed easily, but this avatar, he has a very bad shot, so we're probably not going to do that. Instead, Arnob would need to move out of the explosion anyway, so we're going to move him down here. But before we do, his turn will not finish by killing one of the codices, so let's just take a pistol shot first. Good job, Arnob. Even in turns when you need to retreat, you're still making it look very easy by killing them. Now, what's a position where we can see this avatar? This one here is not bad. So I'm just going to go here. And this is going to deal some significant damage to the avatar. Hopefully it's going to kill him, or at least bring him very close to death. Yeah, 14 damage, that was really good. Okay. He's injured, so we just need to hunt him down. That's not too bad. Let's give it a try. Commander's avatar is still full health. Wow, 15, really? Wow, never realized that the Commander's avatar sucks so much in hitting. Let's just move the zombie over here because that's where the next avatars are spawning. I just want to give them a little bit more cannon fodder. I'm thinking about, like, if we move up here, is this going to be enough to null lance kill the avatar?
Moving to position.
Certainly is enough to see that guy. Nah. We could grapple, but I don't want to grapple into the Void Rift zone. That would be just stupid. And there are a couple of friendly mutants over here, which we certainly need to consider taking care of as well. But before we do so, maybe we're greeting the newcomers. Friendly greetings, that is. Let's position ourselves in full cover, shall we? Yes. And let's furthermore use our last grenade. This one here is going to shred both of the avatars. It's going to poison them. And it's forcing them to teleport. So that pretty much sounds like win-win in my book. Wow, I can't even see how much damage that was on one grenade. But you did pretty well, Imperator. I congratulate you for probably placing the most damaging per second grenade in the whole campaign. Good job, man. Good fucking job. Ancestral here could run and gun and probably clean up some of these guys, which is not too bad considering that we're in an awkward position here. And for the rest, let's move up the golf ball of doom here as our frontliner. He's going to tank all of these mutants. So run and gun it is. Yes, please. And we're going to position ourselves behind this pylon, which is full cover against everyone with the exception of this one avatar. And now let's just clean up some of them, shall we? That mutant here is going to die. Since when is my weapon looking like a giraffe? Bro, I needed to give them a new look. And every every weapon is now looking like a yellow giraffe. Hair trigger free action. Might as well reload with it. Perfect. Let's continue here. Is this the final mission? Yes, it is. Certainly is.
Hostile target down.
More death from above. No, no, no. That's not death from above. This one here wouldn't be too bad. I'm thinking about it before we... Yeah. We can't get any more procs, so there's no more mutant on the low level, which could be killed this turn. These guys have too much hit points, and they basically all of them need to come down here. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to rapid shot one of the avatars. This one here, to be precise. Wow, really? Wow, that was... It could have been 14 damage, but yeah, 2 is also an option. Not the best one, to be honest. Not the best one. But he just teleported in order to get this little null lens straight into his face. 10 points of damage. Good enough for me. Keep on teleporting, bro. You're not safe. Oh, really? By the way, since he's not going to take any better shots, let's just try it. Yeah, I was expecting that. The zombie is gonna aggressively position himself here as a block. Go for it, guys. Okay, and in terms of actually being able to do something here, Vornai could continue shooting, but she's in half cover and I don't like that. So if she moves to here, like out of line of sight, that's good. And she can still shoot at the avatar. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, yet another dazed shot. This avatar is definitely lucky. And now he's teleporting into the plants. Second avatar regaining some health. This avatar suffering poison, but then also regaining health, probably. All of these mutants are suffering the consequence of being heavily poisoned. I like it. Yep, there you go, brother. You are poisoned, but probably he's going to heal up again. Yeah, and it says avatar no longer poisoned, so the poison certainly didn't stick on him. And yet another mind control. Really, buddy? You're trying to mind control a psi-active character? He's immune, brother. Well, that was a stupid mistake.
They're trying to flank us.
Yeah, 7 points of damage. It happens. I'll just group heal after this turn, probably. Because I expected, or I am expecting, that they are going to damage us a little bit. That's funny. They're trying to go for the big eyeball. Alright, one more zombie down, by the way, guys. And I don't know why the fuck all of these mutants decided to just stand there like retards and do nothing, but I am not going to complain. Like, the AI decided to be a little bit retarded this time. It's okay. It's alright. Hush, hush, don't worry, dear AI. There's no problem in being retarded. This guy still has too much armor. Like Void Rift, 3 to 6, and he's gonna take some additional damage afterwards. I'm even thinking about using that one. Mainly because I am not happy with how he positioned himself. So let's quickly reposition and then we'll just Void Rift him. The reason why I want to reposition is I want to have more optionality to move afterwards. So we're repositioning up here. And that's 100% and 60% crit, but yeah, not good enough because he still has too much armor. So before we do that, maybe one of the other avatars is teleporting next to him, so we can even hit multiples at the same time. He also has an AoE ability, so no, let's not use that one. Arnob. We'll give Arnob high ground again. We'll reload him and we'll let him take one shot. So let's take high ground for now. There's no disadvantage of that. They are not exactly good with their weapons. Let's take one shot here with a pistol. It's not going to end our turn, and we still have the option afterwards to do something else. We don't need to reload. We just need to wait where this guy is going. Okay, he's going over here, and that's fine. Oh, restoration is going to end our turn. That's interesting. Let's think about that. We don't want it to end our turn, but healing for everyone wouldn't be too bad. Basically, I don't want to take any actions as of now. Without knowing exactly what we want to do. We want to kill this avatar, so we're going to run and gun, and we're going to tunnel vision on him and the other avatar, because both of them, I think, are going to die this turn. So let's move very close here with run and gun, and then we'll just rupture and kill, hopefully nearly kill him, or even kill him with a rupture. Rupture is going to be a critical hit. 90%. Come on, brother. Yo, what's up? 15 points of damage. That's what I wanted to see. Video is fine, but audio is cutting off for you. Wow, that's interesting. I never had that. Shankerman, thanks for letting me know. Anyone else having problems with the audio? And please let me know. Just resetted the in-game sound. Hopefully it fixed itself now. Okay, so We have taken a shot, but I was so much focused on the audio topic that I haven't seen where this guy was teleporting to. My bad. Should have paid more attention. Wow. Do we have another one of these secret teleporting away, never going to be seen again? Oh no, here he is. Perfect. So that's not a problem. Let's open our shell. And that's going to be yet another nice little gateway kill. Plus it's also producing a zombie. So that's the second avatar down. One more. One more. Only one more, they said. So, probability that anyone is gonna jump into here is rather low. So, let's just give it a Void Rift. And afterwards we finish this guy. 6 points of damage and feedback, please. Come on. Wow. He just went away. He moved into one of the spots, which was probably the furthest away. But let's see if our Golf Ball of Doom here is capable of killing it. The answer is clearly yes, because golf balls are imbalanced. And this is the end of Season 4, gentlemen. 2 golf balls were responsible for the death of the avatars. The last fight was comparably a joke to what we would have expected. Even if I would have had 6 avatars, I'm pretty sure that we could have done it. Simply because we had too much firepower. The enemies didn't really stand a chance. I haven't really counted the amount of enemies though. I promised you 100 plus aliens, and probably we have delivered on that.
Commander, whatever it is you're doing is working.
But yeah, good game, gentlemen. Good game. Let's enjoy the cutscene and be happy about Season 4 ending, finally.
What the hell is happening here, Doctor?
It's the Elders. They're overwhelming our link, enveloping the Commander's consciousness.
Then sever the connection.
We do that, we risk a complete overload.
We will reclaim what was given. We will be whole once more. No! Your victory here means the end for all others. It will follow you as it followed us. You are not ready. We must not fail.
Vitals stabilizing. Synaptic activity returning to acceptable levels.
And 1 transdimensional psionic network down for the count.
Mission accomplished, Commander.
This is the Liberation Network broadcasting.
GG everyone, GG. I'm pretty happy with how that one turned out. We have finished Season 4, finally. I'll update the videos, so after a pause of 2 weeks where we were fixing the game state, I think the last 2 missions delivered. Although I know that they could have been harder. Yeah, I mean, I think we need to go for the Long War challenge. Everything else is not making sense, like even with more enemies, That's just not enough. We need more hit points, we need harder engagements, and we'll need longer fights. So I know exactly why we want to go for Long War. So I will, as the next campaign, go for Long War. XCOM2. We have failed already the first try, but we're going to go for yet another try. And let me check the timing. I think we have 2 or 3 more hours. So I would say let's please no more double-sized pack runs. Your PC will explode. Yeah, there is no mod for triple enemy pack sizes. This is the largest mod. There is no mod which is increasing it any further than that. We have literally installed all of the mods that are increasing the game difficulty and still beat it. So there is literally not much. But let's take a look. Ironman, legendary. This here should, by the way, not be... That's not legendary, it's insane Ironman difficulty. We needed to go through 74 missions. We've lost a couple of them. We've flawlessed a couple of them. And this here is the number that all of you were waiting for. 1,500 aliens killed during the whole mission. By the way, world's average is 480. So in a sense, you guys already see that we have killed 3 times as much. We had a couple of losses, not going to lie. Our shot percentage is lower than the world average. That's normal. And yeah, our timers, of course, were also a little bit problematic. So no surprise there. Soldiers who saw action, 48. Longer average time for kernel. That's interesting because the average time here includes the lower game difficulties. We have been to kernel pretty fast due to the vast amount of enemies that we saw. A lot of promotions, number of kernels higher, yeah. Number of psychers higher, yeah. Number of magis higher, yeah. So that's not a surprise. All of this is also quite normal. Days to powered armor. Supplies collected, triple the amount. Supplies earned from black market, 6 times the amount because we sold so many corpses. Intel collected, yeah, a little bit more. Intel paid to black market, also more. Yeah, that's basically it. 1,500 enemies killed. XCOM2, insane difficulty. That was fun. That definitely was fun. GG everyone.